Hi, and welcome to Couch Conversations with Joanna. Behind any good business is a really great team. So at Joanna Boyd Buyers Advocate, we take a very collaborative approach in all that we do. So today I thought it might have been a little bit more fun to get to know the team, and we thought we would have a bit of a Q&A session with them. So I've got with me today Jules and Sandra. So I'm going to be asking them a lot of random questions, and let's just see what their responses are. I actually haven't heard their responses, so this will be very interesting. So Sandra, tell me, who is Sandra?
I didn't know at first when I first saw this question. So basics, wife, mother, sister, daughter. But then when I asked the kids, they did say hard worker, which I was quite pleased they noticed. My daughter said crazy curly haired lady who waves at school buses. And my husband, which I thought was really nice, he said I'm a Volt. If he tells me anything he knows, I'll take it to the grave. So
yeah, I think that's very, very true. So Jules, tell us about this Jules O'Brien lady.
So I'm a mum of 3 teenagers and a wife of 20 plus years. I'm a little bit OCD, I'm crazy, I like things organised, I'm a little bit crazy fun, talkative, and I do like a good party.
Very true. I can understand all of that. So, Sandra, your role, tell us about what you actually do in the business.
So I've got 3 roles. I'm your EA, so I am the keeper of the brain dump. And then I'm also a researcher with Jules, so doing research on properties, also suburb profiles. It can be into schools if our clients need that research as well. And then now I'm doing the marketing as well, so all the socials that you see go up is me, and all our branding of introduction documents and pieces like that.
Yeah, perfect. So Jules, again, very distinct role because we do have that collaborative approach, but we need to also be in separate lanes so we're not sort of double backing on everything. So tell us a little bit about what you do in the business.
I have quite a large role of a little bit of everything. So a little bit of researching for properties, a little bit of inspecting properties, offers, negotiation with the agents. I do a little bit of lining up myself with agents so that I can try and get my clients ahead of the property pack and try and get a property off market. Also do a lot of networking with agents, brokers, solicitors and potential clients as well.
Yeah, perfect. So it all seamlessly works together, which is ultimately, you know, what we're trying to achieve. So I've got a couple of fun questions that I'm just going to throw out there. So Sandra, tell me what could be a guilty pleasure of yours.
So I've got a little bit of a long trip into work in the mornings. That could be anywhere from 45 minutes to an hour. So when I get in the car in the morning, I do play mystery podcast. So that's just putting the phone up, going onto Spotify, doing the great big spin, whatever it lands on is what plays for that time into the city. And sometimes it can be the worst podcast ever. And other times, yeah, it's quite surprising. So it really makes that 45 minutes fly by.
Yeah. That sounds like fun. I need to try that. So, Jules, other than, you know, life's usual necessities, what would be something that you cannot do, go through a day without?
Coffee. Lots and lots of coffee. Also makeup. Even when I go camping with my family, I still want to wear makeup.
Yep, so you like to be all put together?
I like to, yeah.
So Sandra, we work with many, many different types of buyers, and we've had some really bizarre client briefs. Is there anything that sort of has been a standout for you as to, you know, what was a bit challenged or that we really had to get our teeth into?
Yeah, we've had a few over the last couple of years, but I'd have to say the interstate clients that we had that were looking for acreage property anywhere between northern New South Wales and the Sunshine Coast was interesting. It's quite a wide range, but we ended up looking up in Gympie and went for a lovely little road trip. stopping by the side of the road like Nana or Pop with their packed lunches. But yeah, that was a good one. We ended up purchasing up there and they're so happy in their new home.
Yeah, and it was such a great day that day too, because we actually lined up about 5 properties and we had some really beautiful rural with like the babbling brook and, you know, all of that sort of flowing through, and then we had some more sort of more city based within the Gympie region. So yeah, that was a good drive, and I was so grateful that we didn't have to do that road trip again. So at least we found something for them, which was good. So Jules, we look at a lot of different properties, and your role prior to me was working as a sales agent associate. Has there been anything that's been quite random that you've identified in a property inspection?
Yep, so many times I've walked into a bedroom and there's been a tenant there still asleep that's had too many drinks from the night before and is naked and butt up. It's always interesting. Recently I've seen a pet snake in a cage that has been given a live rat for his meal.
That sounds beautiful. So Sandra, if you were to have a warning label, what would that say?
Warning, may contain wit, sarcasm and the occasional abnormality. Please approach with an open mind.
Very good, I like that. So Jules, your last question is, what's been an impulsive buy or purchase for you?
I would say my most impulsive buys are high heel shoes, just lots and lots of high heel shoes. I don't need them, and I think I'm part bowerbird and I just like pretty things.
So as you can see, we have a great team. We do a very collaborative approach in all that we do, and with authentic, genuine and realistic people. So really, really grateful that I've got such a great team that helps our buyers through that whole property journey process. So we hope that we can help you too at some point.